I'm Paul Donohue, and it's Wednesday, April 6th, 2011. The stay of the Federal Reserve's LO compensation rule has been lifted. Effective immediately, all mortgage industry participants must begin operating in compliance with all provisions of the Fed's rule. The Federal Reserve's rule on LO compensation is final and immediately effective. Under the thinly veiled pretense of consumer protections, the Fed has broadened the Truth in Lending Act, Section 32 of Regulation Z. This rule effectively removes the MLO's incentive to upsell the transaction's interest rate and severely limits the originator's flexibility when structuring a loan. Aside from the belligerent manner in which it's imposed this rule, the Federal Reserve has shown callous disregard for the consequences on the industry and those it claims to protect. This rule will likely raise costs to consumers, restrict access to credit, reduce loan choices, diminish healthy competition, and further stall the recovery of the housing market. Good job, right? While the consumer advocates and their cronies inside the Fed celebrate their hollow victory, our industry is left with the confusion of how to comply with this rule that stands in direct conflict with other mortgage laws. Today, folks, we have a new reality. And today, we must begin processing how this new reality is going to affect the way you do business. First and foremost, you must learn the key provisions of the rule, and then you'll have to understand your lender's compensation plans and comply with your company's policy. From there, stay keyed into the advice that you get from your account reps and your upline management. Beyond that, you personally must translate the effects of this rule on how you originate, document, price, and structure your loan transactions. To better understand the rule, click on the link to the rebroadcast of the LO Compensation Forum that we hosted back on March 22nd. This will give you the nuts and bolts understanding of the rule that you absolutely must have. It's the best content out there on understanding the rule. So here's a couple things for you to consider. The Fed's rule does not limit the dollar amount or percentage of your compensation. It does, however, severely restrict your ability to negotiate price in order to secure a deal. This idea that you're an entrepreneur negotiating the lowest competitive rate on each deal to win the business is gone. Much of the discretion and flexibility that you've had to structure a loan to make it work has been eliminated. Now, it's about positioning, professionalism, and partnerships. And I'll be talking extensively about these concepts as we go forward. For now, I want you to get your head around this new reality. You will have to immediately educate your realtor partners. From here on out, the interest rate is the interest rate. You present a rate, and that's the rate you'll be closing with. There is no negotiation. Your relationships are now going to be centered around quality of service and loan delivery. You will be partnering with your realtors to unearth qualified borrowers and focusing all of your expertise on serving their interests while delivering an exceptional experience. There will be many positive opportunities for everybody who adopts quickly. It's now time to lift our heads and open our eyes to the new reality. This is not the end of our industry. It's not the end of the American dream of home ownership. It's the end of one era and the beginning of a new one. Remember, click on the link, get access to the LO Compensation Forum, and I'll see you on the high road.